Digit Lifestyle here, back with another video. This is not too sorry. Oh my days! The words on my tongue, but I can't say it. Sensationalize, if that's the word. Yeah, make it bigger than what it is. But I think things are being revealed when it comes to the Ethereum ICO and how that went. And this is one of the reasons why I am de-risking from Ethereum. And some of my thoughts come to, if you go back to what happened in the dot-com boom, when that actually took place, there were loads of companies that actually had clarity at the time. I forget some of the names, but they were to do with, oh my days, I cannot remember some of the names. Pet.com springs to mind. But there were other technologies that come to place that disrupted stuff, and then all of a sudden they were shut down. Now, I am not saying this is likely to happen with Ethereum, but what I'm saying here is how this whole thing came to be could be a possibility that it could be shut down. ETHgate is ringing high and raging high on social media. Not just on social media. There is news pieces coming out on ETHgate, etc., etc. Do we, or do I, or do you, if you're involved in Ethereum or have assets or have bought that token, not financial advice, I need to keep saying that, do you de-risk? What do you do? And now I want you to hear from one of the original investors in Ethereum and how he explains how this whole thing went down, how Ethereum became what it is today. And I think what we need to realize as well, all the tokens that are associated with Ethereum, all the DeFi contracts, every single thing is on Ethereum could fail. This is weird. Now, seriously, there are projects that are faster and better, that are built on the Ethereum blockchain, that work better. They may well survive. And this is not me trying to say to you, hate on Ethereum or hate on the blockchain itself. But it's to say, when Gary Gensler says 99% of the crypto tokens or the tokens on Ethereum, or no, he didn't say that actually. He said 99% of the market is securities. What is he talking about? You have to understand, there's not much been built on the Bitcoin blockchain. There's nothing apart from the Lightning Network and a few other things. There's no DeFi or opportunities apart from the scams that you see on the web, where people are promoting and saying, oh, we're decentralizing, and they're offering you to earn XYZ amounts of money with using Bitcoin, USDC, ETH, Tron, and all those other projects. But there's nothing to say that this is a legitimate system at the moment. Yes, it was given clarity by Bill Hillman. This is the point I'm trying to make. It was given clarity, and the arguments were, when Bill Hillman actually spoke about it, the arguments were that this could be a security, and we don't want you to say the things that you said. The thing is, one needs to understand this, is the whole SEC, every single person that's involved in that entity, involved in this, including those that have come out and said, oh, we can't say this, we can't speak to that, it goes much deeper much deeper. And I come back to when I say about pets.com and how that came about, and then that crashed, and all the other entities that came about, and then there was this thing that happened when utility came into play. Cryptocurrencies technologies at that particular time when we transitioned worked. Are we in that space right now? In fact, I would say we're not in that space right now. We are in that space. I would say we are transitioned. They just haven't made it public. Okay? So coming back to the ETHgate scandal, and this may be a bit of a longer video than I anticipated because there's so many things blowing off in my head right now. But I want to play you this video. And this is on Bloomberg, and I think this came out in 2016 or maybe before. I'm not sure, but hear what.
I had a roommate from college, a guy named Joe Lubin, who was one of the key guys in building the Ethereum project. And at this point, Ethereum had just launched. And I called him and I said, Joe, can I come to your office and you can give me a tutorial on like what I own and really let's think through, should I keep this stuff? Should I buy more? And I went over to Bushwick in Brooklyn. This would have been January of last year, 2016. And I expected to see Joe, a dog, and one assistant. And I saw 30 dynamic young people crammed in a Bushwick warehouse, coding, talking on the phone, making plans for this revolution. And then all of a sudden he pulled up video screens and there were people in other countries and he already had 40 employees. At this point, Ethereum was about 85 cents. And, macro guys are instinctive. My instinct was, damn, I want to buy a chunk of this company. And literally, right?
I have an issue here, right? Think about what he said here. His friend, Joseph Lubin, his friend. This guy is a millionaire right now. The guy we're watching right now at the moment is he's got loads of money anyway, right? Regardless of how you look at it, he's got loads of money. He can afford to invest whatever he can into something like this, to make it blow up, fool the market, fool the people, fool every single person on this planet, because it has. I don't know if this is a problem going forward. I cannot tell you that. I can only say that it could be something that was planned. It could be something that, if the statute of limitations run out and with where the law is concerned, will this get away with it this time? Will this actually, or will it implode? Is the other question. Will this Ethereum thing implode the market? Will this be the black swan that actually takes the market where it needs to be, in terms of utility? All those companies that were involved in ETH, disband and actually switch, and also have a backup plan where they know they're going to switch, because this is really strange what's going on right now. When you think about the world and how it's working right now, we are in a parallel universe right now. There's so many things going on, so many things blowing off. We got war here. We got Africa telling the West to get lost. You got problems with the Panama Canal and can't get your stuff through. If you listen to the news, you got the weather changing. You got so many things blowing off. Where are we? It's a weird, bizarre time, and I really do feel that. Seriously, I feel that. I feel that we are in such a bizarre time, and I need to remind people I am slightly dyslexic from time to time. That does come out and it bugs me, but I try to be as concise, or try to do my level best and try to communicate what I'm trying to say to you guys especially when I'm reading text, because it's kind of like hard. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is this: we are in an inflection point where changes are happening. The digital world is here. Every time you drive past, or every time you walk down the road, or every time you hear an electronic vehicle go past your window, or do you know what I mean? Park up in a block of flats or something of that, wherever you live. If you know what I mean, every time you see these bright lights, you know what I mean. Is that not saying to you, changed? And I say changed. We have changed. The world has changed. Anyway, let me play the rest of this.
Right then I was like, what does it cost to run this company per year? If I give you 10 million bucks, how much would it help? And as we started talking about a deal, he said, it's going to take me a while to figure out exactly what the company looks like, because one of the unique things about this culture is it's distributed everything, distributed trust, distributed ownership. And so there were lots of sub companies in that ecosystem, and it was a bit of a spaghetti map of ownership. And so I was leaving to India, and he said, you know what, give me a...
Whoa. Ownership of... So think about this. This whole thing is not decentralized. See, here's another thing that people need to realize as well. When we are told stuff, we're being told the truth, and we're also being lied to at the same time. Remember this. Remember, there is a parallel universe of people telling you one thing, like I think it was BlackRock and JP Morgan that told his staff, if you ever get involved in crypto, we will sack you. Well, look what, JP Morgan is involved in crypto. They actually created their own damn coin. Come on. So they do have to tell you the truth, but now they're investing in it. Come on. They tell you a lie, but then they spin it and tell you the truth. We're investing in it. And they probably have been investing in it for quite some time. This whole system and the scams that are taking place right in front of your face, and you can't see it, even in the cryptocurrency space. Come on. There are real world changes taking place. The assets that are coming to this space will make such a massive change. If only you woke up. If only we all see the change. If only we all follow the breadcrumbs that the BIS, the WEF, the IMF, all these institutions put straight in your face, and they tell you, well, it's not going to be Bitcoin. Oh no, we don't want that stuff. We don't like Bitcoin. But there is, and then you go look at connections with Ripple, with XLM, with HBAR, with XDC, with all those tokens with utility. It will take time to come to fruition. Okay? Rome was not built in a day. They have to start somewhere. And guess where they started with? Trade finance. The world works on trade. Okay? Finish the rest of this one.
Month, come back, and we'll talk about it, and at least learn from trading. When you know something's good, buy something. And so I ended up buying a bunch of ethers when they were, call it $1. Went away to India on a trip, came back, and they were already trading $5 or $6. And at that point, the company Consensus didn't need my capital anymore.
So you know what he said there, right? And think about it. He bought maybe say he put in $1 million, right? And he bought them maybe at $1 each, yeah. Maybe at that time, I don't know, And then when they got to $6, he took his money out. That's what he's saying. They didn't need. He said they didn't need his capital anymore. Okay, this is how the whole system works. The whole system built on rug pulls. We are being rug pulled right now with the fiat system. That is a rug pull. We're still being rug pulled with the digital asset space. There is technology that will change that. When you wake up to that, when you see the change, when you stop believing in what they say and not and do and believe in what they do is the thing here, your world will change. It will change massively. The generational wealth change is here. It's happened in history many times. When you, as an individual, do your own research to that, when you go and listen to people like Ray Dalio and all those people that are Robert Kiyosaki, those big names that are in finance, go and look up those people. Look up Ray Dalio, The Changing World Order. There are people out there who are actually exposing this stuff. There's even the one that's got banned right now and is big time in the British media and has a documentary about him. Come on. All of a sudden, there's a documentary there's all that stuff come out about him all the same time. R.B. Russell, and I won't say the rest of his name, but think about it. Think about that. Think about how the system works to control you, deceive you, take from you. Think about it. When will you wake up? When will you smell the coffee? When will you decide not to be a consumer of debt and be a consumer of wealth transfer? Digitech Lifestyle out. Damn, that was hot. Oh wow. Oh wow.